So, good morning. Namaste. I'm Preeti Vyas, and I'm the president and CEO of Amar Chitrakatha. And I am absolutely delighted and honored and privileged to be here in Chennai at the DAV Boys Secondary School in Mogaper with the winning team. Amar Chitrakatha's first ever digital readathon, which was an inter-school competition. So, boys, I think we should first clap for ourselves. So the readathon was a digital competition, a digital reading contest that we ran in the month of January. Each contestant had to read 30 minutes a day, completing 5 hours in the 10-day period. That was one condition. Second condition, that the school team had to complete 50 hours. So even if 9 children are reading, but the 10th one is not, the school is disqualified. But one of the other things that I had promised was that I would personally visit the winning school, give out the prizes myself, and also have a little podcast recording. So that's what we're doing here. These winning students are going to ask me a few questions, and I have prepared some questions to ask them as well. Right? So should we do like you ask me one question and I'll ask you all one question? Should we do it that way? That'll make it fun, right? Okay, so who's going first? So when you ask your question, first tell us your name, okay, and which grade or which class you are in.
I am Achyut Sridhar of class 5A. How do you think emerging technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality or interactive digital comics will change the way we read?
So storytelling has gone through so many different changes, right, over the last 2,000 to 3,000 years. Earlier, storytelling was only oral. Somebody would narrate a story. Then they began writing it on, papyrus leaves or on scrolls. And then finally, printing technology happened in the 1930s, and that's when books became. So technology keeps on evolving. It's nothing new. That's the nature of technology. Different technologies will keep on coming up, but I feel that the love for stories is never going to die. Secondly, Indian stories is an unending supply. It is so vast that we will never run out of stories to tell. So all of these technologies, whether it is augmented reality, virtual reality, extended reality, all of these things will make reading more and more engaging, more and more interesting, and will keep the love. But the love for stories will remain. And a good story is a good story. That is the heart of everything. So if the story itself is not good, if it is boring, if it doesn't have a good plot, no matter how much technology you have, it can't save it, right? If you go watch a film, no matter all the special effects, if the story itself is bad, you can't watch it. No matter what the special effects could be, the really fancy things, right? So the story is the heart of everything. It has to be a good plot. It has to be told in a good way. Everything else is there. It's like when you have a cake, then you have the icing on the cake. So all these things are the icing and the decoration, but the cake itself has to taste good. If the cake is spoiled, you can't eat. Doesn't matter what kind of icing you have on top. You need a good cake, right? That's the foundation. So all these technologies will help make reading more interesting, will engage people a lot more, but the story is the most important. Now it's my turn to ask a question, okay? Everyone says that children these days don't like to read, that they're distracted by TV, by OTT, by video games. Do you agree?
I do read, ma'am, but I cannot say I don't watch TV or play video games. I am able to balance both, ma'am.
Okay, let's ask
Along
him.
with school and
Okay.
daily life.
But is the reading habit dying, is the question. What do you think?
So now, many people, they watch TV, they see video games, and they are much distracted by it. But still, some people control it. Some people like the way of reading. Like some people take it as a hobby. So we can tell that some people like reading and some people like this also. So we need to balance both of them.
Right.
That will be the best.
Right. Like I like to give the example of healthy food and junk food.
Yes.
Right? Everybody likes to eat burgers and pizzas and ice creams. We all love it. But you can't eat it every day. Right? Yeah, it's not good for you. And even a child who is 9 or 10 years old can tell you that I can't eat this every day. It's not good for me. So I will,
29 days of healthy food and 1 day of junk food.
yeah, so you balance it out just like that. So just because there is a lot of, interesting and tasty junk food doesn't mean people have stopped eating healthy food, right? People are still eating dal and rice and sambar and dosas. They're still eating that every day. So, yeah. Okay, next question.
Ma'am, I just love Supandi. Ma'am. Supandi is my favorite character. Ma'am. He's so funny and his crazy life is makes me have endless joy. Ma'am. It gives me
Okay.
endless joy. Ma'am.
Right.
Are there any plans to extend the universe of Supandi into more combos with other characters and
Yeah.
make them collaborations?
Yes. So Supandi is everybody's favorite, mine too. Yeah. And his friends, Fruity and Maddie and all of them, right? And his life is pretty crazy. I agree. Okay. But his question is about Supandi. What's your name, beta? Anirudh. Yeah. So Anirudh's question is about Supandi. So Supandi is everybody's favorite. In fact, do you know how many jobs Supandi has had in life? 350 jobs. He has changed 350 jobs. But see his spirit, he never gives up, right? He's always ready to try the next one. And he bungles that up and again he gets fired, right? So Supandi has gone through so many changes. But from what Supandi was in the 1980s and 1990s to he has also changed now. He has evolved. So we never use the word servant for him anymore, right? He's always doing different jobs. He's been a software programmer, he's been a bus driver, he's been a chef, he's done various things. We have just launched a Supandi game, which is Supandi's Mind Mix-Up. It's a card game. It's a really hilarious game. I think Gautam you have got it, right? Yeah, in the bag that you've got. So you could play it with all your friends. You'll really enjoy it. It's a very fun game. We have just tied up with an animation studio to do a full series, animated series on Supandi. And that is going to be beautiful. It's looking so good. I've just seen the trailer. And it's going to make you laugh like crazy. There's also a funny black cat in that show. And she's also really amazing. So lots of different, we are launching a whole new range of Supandi t-shirts. But Amar Chitra Katha has all the mythology and history characters. Tinkle has all the fictional characters. We don't mix the two, right? Because Amar Chitra Katha is stories of gods, of freedom fighters. So we have to treat them with a certain level of respect. Right? And Supandi is a bit crazy. He's doing mad things. So maybe when the two come together, it might not work, right? So we don't want to do that. But Supandi interacting with Shambhu, Supandi interacting with the other characters like Defected Detectives or Ina Meena My Nama or Wingstar, that does happen in Tinkle already. We have those mashup stories. Yeah. So those do happen. Okay, now my question. What can adults do to encourage children to read more?
All the parents, like, they are the key persons for the children. So if they do something, the children also follow them. Actually, even I had a hobby of following my mother. Even my mother used to call her, like my grandmother means my mother would used to call my mother as her mother. And I also used to call my grandmother as my mother.
Oh, so cute.
And even he used to call his father also at his father, and even I also used to call him my father.
And how did they encourage you to read?
They also encouraged me to read, they've always used to read something, and they also like to read also. My mother,
Right.
My
So that's one very important point that he has raised, that adults should read themselves and that will encourage us. Why don't you share? Yeah, as a role model, exactly.
They can ask us to read daily for a particular time.
Right.
Like allot a particular time for reading, allot a particular time to do other activities. They could chart out our daily activities, so we can read a particular time and encourage our vocabulary.
Okay. And pass the mic this side. Yeah.
And also, you also told that we follow their actions.
Right.
That if we read 10 minutes per day, if they also read, we follow their actions. That whenever they read, we also read.
Yes.
My mother read books, and how I wanted to read books by following my mother's action.
Lovely. So
when
nice.
my mother read, I will also go take my book and read with her.
Right. Okay. I think another thing that adults can do is not force children to read a particular kind of book. Right? Because that's right. Because the child's taste or interest might be different. Like you might like to read adventure and the parent wants to read humor, but you should not force your tastes onto the child. Just like you like to eat spicy food, but your child might like to eat plain food, right? So don't force your taste. That way children will read more. The minute like you give some really, big boring books, and the children just lose interest in reading. Instead, let them read whatever is fun for them, right?
And my aunt was an avid reader, ma'am. She used to read all the time when I was little, ma'am.
Okay.
Now she does not have time to read. Then she used to encourage me to read. Read this book. It will increase your knowledge.
Yeah.
So I gradually developed this habit, and now I'm reading at least for 1 hour each day, ma'am.
How lovely. That's fabulous. Okay, next question. Question from you all. Yes. What's your name, beta?
I'm Aryan Premkumar from class 16.
Okay, ask your question.
What is the book that inspired you as a child that you would suggest for other children to read?
So I started reading at a very young age. Like I was maybe just 5 or 6 when I started reading. I have 2 elder sisters, and there was a big age difference between me and my sister. So they were very busy with each other, and I was alone. So I used to read a lot. So I think stories of bravery, stories of courage were always very inspiring to me, whether it was stories of Shivaji or Rani Lakshmi Bai. I think the entire Amar Chitra Katha, Brave Hearts and Visionaries collection was something that I used to enjoy reading. One of my favorite books is actually a folk tale called Gopal and the Cowherd. I don't know if you all have read it. It's one of my, even today, it's one of my favorites. Because when I think it was the first time I felt like a connection with Krishna, that it's not just a god in a temple. He can be there. He can be there to help you and support you and give you courage and strength. And at different ages and stages of my life, I feel very lucky. I feel like whatever problem or challenge I'm going through, automatically, I don't know how it happens, the right book comes to me. Like somebody will suggest it to me, or it will come on my Kindle selection, recommendation, or I'll go to a bookshop, or at the airport I will see. And whatever I'm facing in life, that is the perfect book to solve my problem. So I'm very lucky that I have a really close connection with books and with words. I always find the right story to help me navigate through life's different challenges.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, now my question. Are Indian stories boring and outdated? Who would like to answer that? Who has not yet answered? Okay, so let's pass the mic to him.
Ma'am, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because the interests are changing, not the stories. The stories have, but people's interests are changing towards
Okay.
Western culture. So I don't think that the stories are bad or boring. They're very interesting. As you said, ma'am, it's very vast.
Yeah.
We have so much stuff to read, so much things to explore in Indian stories that I don't think we get in Western culture.
Right. Anybody else has anything to add to that on Indian stories?
Indian stories never get old. For example, the Panchatantra stories have 500 versions in the whole of world. They get versions in every so many languages now. And so the stories interesting storylines never get old now.
The old stories are not boring. The people are not liking to read the old stories because they are telling it is old. We can go and buy new books without reading. Ask my brother, ma'am, if my mother gets any Indian culture books, he tell it is old. I need a new book without reading his telling.
So people are not actually giving it a fair chance, is what you're saying. Right, I hear
Without
you.
reading it, they are telling it is old.
It is old. Right. So it's like a misconception, or there is something in there.
That Indian fairy tales are old.
Old.
They are not.
Understood.
And it's like he said, ma'am, we should not judge a book by its cover.
Right. So maybe also what I'm hearing from you all is the way the stories are presented needs to change. Right? The way we are writing, the kind of art, that needs to become more contemporary, that children today can connect with it. Because otherwise you're comparing with, Marvel comics and with DC, and then we feel that, ours is looking very old. Right?
They are comparing with Marvel comics are best than this old
Right,
fairy tales.
right.
Ma'am, I read in a book that our Indian people traveled wide, ma'am. There was a bell found in New Zealand that was from our Indian culture, ma'am. It shows that Indians traveled wide, ma'am. There they may have told their stories to them, and that could have morphed into a different story.
That is also true.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And so they are thinking the same version of the story. Indian stories are old, ma'am. And
Okay.
And
Thank
as
you.
Gandhi said, the Western culture is increasing and is growing on our people also.
Yes. And you all have to work hard to ensure that. And you know what? I don't think Western culture is bad.
Yes, yes.
Okay? We should not make Western culture into a
They are
villain.
also good as our Indian culture.
That's right.
But
And
other people don't like to read.
so you should also read Western stories. It's important to open your mind, but don't forget to read Indian stories. Okay, next question.
What inspired you to conduct the ACK Readathon, and will you continue conducting it every year?
Okay, so the second question I'll answer first, that the ACK Readathon has been a stupendous success, much way beyond our expectation. So definitely it will be an annual property now. And what inspired us is that, we have this digital app, and the digital app has all the 500 comics, and I think it's a wonderful way to read. But people have a lot of misconceptions about screen time. Awareness was not there about the app, of how fast you can read. Then this whole problem of how to encourage children to read more. So we thought, why not combine all these things that combine the goal of making children read more with promoting our digital app. And if you have to conduct a competition between an inter-school competition, all India, can you imagine if it is a physical book? It's not possible to do. We would need lakhs and lakhs of rupees to organize that. We'll have to rent the hall, and we'll have to call students from every corner of the country to come there and read. Everybody will have their own schedule. They'll have their own exams. They'll have their school. It's not possible. But because it's digital, you can actually conduct something at an all India level and do it so beautifully. So we thought, why not combine all these things together and launch something? And I'm so happy that it's been received so well. Okay, now it's my question. So about the Readathon itself, what did you love most about the Readathon? You answer. Somebody else also has not spoken a lot. Yes.
And the leaderboard was
Very exciting.
first we were pushed to the 12th place, then to the 28th place, then to the 2nd place, then to the 4th place, and so on. We competed with each other so that we could score more points and to the leaderboard, score the first place in the leaderboard.
Right.
We also we felt that the hero characters the trims and the struggles. That was exciting.
Lovely.
I was transported to the world.
And what I discovered and realized in the Readathon is that in the beginning, like the first 2 days, the teachers or parents were kind of pushing, or the competition was. But after the third day, I felt that the students were actually getting very immersed into the stories.
Yes, ma'am.
They wanted to read because they were finding the stories exciting. Okay, what did you like about the Readathon most? What did you enjoy most?
From the Readathon looks like it was written in such an easy way, and the format was so easy. Like it was easy, but yet it contained many moral values that
Right,
we need to,
right.
they need to take in our lives, and
Sure.
we should follow them. And we
Even
also-
he has something to share. What did you like most about the Readathon?
The readathon was more. I like the readathon more because we can learn more values from them.
Right. Okay.
I like a bit of challenge. Getting up every morning, seeing the leaderboard, I was like, we need to achieve the
Yes, that is the most exciting. Yeah, yeah,
It was like true inspiration.
right. Anybody else? What did you like most about the Readathon he wants to share?
Ma'am, I have a lot of role models, ma'am. Like Salim Ali, and he was passionate in whatever he did, ma'am. And a lot of other people like him, ma'am. They were passionate, they were brave, like Rani Jhansi Bai. I have lots of role models, ma'am. And Albert Einstein, when I saw all of my role models in books, I wanted to read everything
Right.
right that second, ma'am.
Lovely.
So I just kept reading.
Good. And last one.
I liked almost everything in the readathon, from all the books, the number of books, plus the leaderboard, and plus the gifts, everything. Like,
Excellent.
And
Thank you.
my favorite book I had was Vikram Sarabhai.
Oh, that's one of my favorites also. It's one of my favorite books too. It's a very inspiring story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like science.
So science, plus he set up the IIMs, plus he set up,
He said the ISRO.
ISRO, then the whole textile program of India. And Vikram Sarabhai, unlike many of the heroes who grew up in very difficult situations and had to triumph again, he grew up in a very rich family. He had everything, but still there was so much motivation inside him to do something for the nation. It wasn't that, oh, I have everything, so let me just enjoy my life, right? He was really motivated to build India and to work for India. So I find his story very, very inspiring.
The main thing which which amused me in Vikram Sarabhai was that he made all those rockets, the
Yeah.
launching thing. All those things are very small and less money.
Less budget, that's right. Okay, next, now question from you all.
Gautam Sridhar from class 8B.
Yes,
And
Gautam.
my question to you is that how do you see Aman Chitra Katha adapting to the changing media and the rise of digital storytelling?
Yeah. So I think the readathon is a perfect example of my answer to that question. That we want to move beyond printed books, yeah, and not that the printed books will ever go away; they will also be there. But I think the most important thing for us is we don't think of ourselves as a publishing company. We think of ourselves as storytellers. Our job is to tell stories in whichever way people want to read those stories, whether you want to read a physical book, you want to read it digitally, you want to do audio stories.
Some books we will not be able to get physically, one,
Right.
so that we can read it in digital one, so
Correct.
that we can see all the books.
Absolutely. So there are so many, digital allows us to come out with so many more books. It's very, very fast. It's very cost effective because you don't have to spend money in printing and in warehousing and shipping it. It's very, very fast. Digital allows us to reach readers around the world. You know that students, children, parents in America, in Canada, in Australia, able to read ACK comics. The bookstore might not be stocking those books, but they are able to access everything on the app. So digital storytelling is going to continue to grow, and we will always be at the forefront, like you said, whether AR or VR or XR or whatever forms, webtoons, vertical scrolling comics, all those things, we will always be at the forefront of that. Okay, now my last question. What makes Amar Chitra Katha special and what makes comics special? Okay, you answer.
And the most special thing of Aman Chitra Katha is that every story has a value.
Mm-hmm.
Every story has a value, and every story is also interesting.
Okay.
How, you don't see the stories as from the titles. You just see how it is individually.
Right.
Individually, it is very
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
Every story is interesting.
Even I like the way we all worked as a team, and then we all encourage each
other.
to win and to score more points for the SK and to win the thing. And I was also very excited, and all of us were very excited when we got the new set.
Right.
And the special thing about all the comics that they were easy to read, and they were also very interesting, and we just should not judge any book by its
Absolutely.
cover.
Absolutely. What do you like most about Amar Chitra Katha?
Aman Chitra Katha is like a stepping stone into reading.
Yeah.
It has easy vocabulary, easy to understand, and it also has a good value. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like a stepping stone.
Yeah, and a comic is just like if you take, Kabir, okay, here's a Kabir book. Now see, this is the story of Kabir, okay? It's just 32 pages, right?
But it has
So-
more than 10.
In just maybe 25 minutes, I can read this book and I know everything about his life. Now, if I'm interested, like you said, it's a stepping stone. So if I'm interested, then I can go and buy many more books or go see many more websites and learn about Kabir's life. But this is a great way to step into that world. And you can get to learn about so many characters, then you can decide what you want to learn more and go deeper in. Let's hear from him.
As you told that if we directly go to the website, we can't understand more about it. That if we read like the physical books or digital websites, then if we go to the websites, we can understand more about it.
The comic books were easy and I loved it because of the reader board and the cycle. Ma'am.
Okay.
We were all
Excited about getting the cycle. Okay.
The price was exciting. Ma'am.
I think the main reason I like Amar Chitra Katha is because of the drawings and the illustrations.
Yes.
It makes it so much easier
Interesting.
to understand text.
Correct.
So even children can read it, even
Yeah.
though
And in the comic book, the pictures and the words, they work like best friends,
Yes.
right? So the pictures do one part of the job and the words do another part. They don't do the same job. So what is there in the picture does not have to be there in the word. So if it says in a normal storybook, you will say he was feeling very frightened. You won't have to say in a comic book his face will look frightened. You'll know he's frightened, right? His words will be something else. Mike, yes.
Ma'am, the illustrations made it easier to find out more about their appearance, ma'am.
That's right. Very good point. Very good point. So in those days, how did the clothes look? How did the backgrounds look?
Ma'am, I felt the readathon as a walkathon where I was continuously journeying through the world of the books.
How lovely. Give it to him.
Now, in comics without illustration, and if the illustration and words combine only, it's comic. Man. In words, we cannot tell something that we can show it in picture.
That's
in
right.
Picture, we cannot show it something that we can tell in words.
Very true.
That is very good about comic and Amachitra Katha.
Thank you.
Like APJ Abdul Kalam, Wings of Fire and autobiography, we
Yeah.
don't have pictures. Man.
Yes.
But in this comics, Amachitra Katha,
Yeah.
with illustrations, we can understand more about it. Man.
Yes. And APJ comes in Vikram Sarabhai comic also. Right? So that's the beauty of Amachika. So many characters will make appearances in different comics. And you feel so happy when you meet them in a new book, right?
And also, that's a problem.
Colours,
Like
the colours
a thousand big words make a picture.
That's right. Yes.
Will you conduct the readathon worldwide, ma'am?
Worldwide. Actually, we can because it's digital. So even this time we had two schools. In the 100 schools, we had two schools from Dubai who had joined. So because it's digital, it can be done worldwide. I just need to make sure that we have.
The names of our schools, ma'am?
I don't know them right now, but I will tell you. I'll find out.
What's
Okay.
your next big milestone?
What's our next big milestone as a company? The next big milestone is our animation, which is going to come out very soon. So Supandi and Wingstar, those two are going to come out, and the Amachikata stories and ACK Juniors are going to come out as animated shows. So it's going to be very, very exciting.
Ma'am, I also have a question.
Yes, yes.
I have a question, ma'am. In physical or digital Amachitra books, who are the next people the books are going to be about?
Oh, who are the next? So we are coming out with a book in June or July, which is on the famous musicians of India. So, you have everyone. You have Tansen we already have, but like modern ones, like Lata Mangeshkar is in that book, or there is some classical musicians who are there. So that's going to be a really beautiful one. We have a new version of the Bhagavad Gita coming out next year. We have a Dashavatar giant big box set which is going to come. These are all, and we have a few new. I know you all like those My First comics also. So the really cute ones. So a few more of those are coming out. ACK Juniors are coming out. Tinkle, we have a lot of new books coming out. Tinkle Gold, we have 6 and 7 which are planned. So a lot of exciting books.
The digital app, ma'am. I only saw 2 Tinkle, ma'am, but other than that, I didn't.
Yeah, so because all of you are reading on the Amachitra Katha app, there is a separate app called the Tinkle app. So
If
you
we
can.
read on that, will we gain points on the Amachitra Katha?
Now readathon is over. Next year we will do readathon. We'll go on both the apps. Yeah. So technically it was a little difficult to manage 2 apps because on the back end we have to keep track of your reading hours and all that. That's why we just kept a few Tinkle titles over there.
Then you could merge both. ma'am.
Yes. So we'll do that next year.
I have a request on that. Can you change the APJ Abdul Kalam's Wings of Fire and autobiography into a comic so that the new generation can understand it well?
We'll have to take permission from his family to do that. But that's a good suggestion actually. Because the autobiography is a person's life in their own words, right? And he's no more there in the world. So we'll have to take his family's permission for that. But yeah, that's a great suggestion.
No, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
No, I have a suggestion to make do you have any idea of, have you ever thought of making some special books for blind people?
So comics are very difficult because of the visual aspect, but we are talking to some people who are working a lot with books in Braille and trying to see what we can do with comic storytelling.
Some raised letters.
Braille letters are fine, but the comic is again a combination of pictures and words, right? So you can do the letters, but how do you do the whole picture? Because the letters alone don't tell you what's going on in that panel, right? There's some action also happening.
Imagine it, ma'am.
Yes, so somebody has to at least say the basics of what is happening, but
We can give them an audio. Man.
that's right. I was about to say that what's really helping is the audio stories.
Okay,
Yeah.
put the audio in the.
No, so it'll have to be digital, not physical.
how do you get inspiration for new books?
Okay, that's a good question. So we have a really long list of stories that we want to tell. It's a big wish list. So in the different categories, so in mythology, for example, we have a long list of, for example, Lakshmi. We released the Lakshmi comic right now, last in Diwali of October 2024. A lot of people will say, oh, is it an old comic which you have made a new cover? So no, Lakshmi comic was never there in our catalog, right? So there are many important gods and goddesses where we don't have a book on them, or many important visionaries or important freedom fighters, we don't have their books. So we have a really long list, and we've captured all those names, and we keep going through that list, and then of course we get suggestions from readers that please make a book about so and so, or please make a book about this person, and we go ahead and do that. Okay, I just want to thank all of you for such good questions. Thank you. Let's clap. So thank you very much and have a lovely day. I'm going to watch you on your victory lap around the school. Yeah, thank you.